Toastmaster AbdulRahman Lashkar. His speech title, My Love Story. My Love Story, Toastmaster AbdulRahman Lashkar.
Don't you ever judge anyone without knowing him. This was my father's advice. It was one of Jeddah's summer nights, and I was 17. And you know, a teenager like me will only think about love, romance, only watch romantic movies and listen to love songs. So I was overwhelmed with all these pink emotions. Mr. Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, my father woke me up from my daydreaming about the girl of my life when he asked me to sit down and discuss something with him. Yes, Dad? Son, let's go and visit her. But Dad, these people have bad reputation. They're aggressive, they're violent. Don't you ever judge anyone without knowing him. I worked with these people and I even served them. So go on and prepare yourself. To tell you the truth, I was not convinced, though I had to obey my father. You know, he knows better. He took me with the whole family to make that visit. And to my surprise, the moment I saw her pretty face, I could not believe how beautiful she was. She was so beautiful that I don't think she will like me. Well, I didn't have this belly that time. But even though she was beautiful and her people were nice, they were kind, they were welcoming my family. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Come on! Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? But I had to think with my heart, with my mind. We went back home and I started to think and doubt why everybody talks bad about them. And the only way to verify that is to make another visit. So I worked on convincing my family to make the other visit. And they agreed, and I jumped out of joy. We will make another visit. So we visited them again and again, and the third time, and with all these visits, love grew bigger and bigger in my heart. And the good news is, she loved me back. Yes, she loved me back. Let me tell you a secret. The last time when we visited her, she asked me to take a photo of her. And guess what? She gave me the permission to show it to my friend. Do you want to see the picture of my love? I think you really want to see the picture of my love. Dun, 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 dun. You may now kiss the bride. Excuse me? This is the wrong picture. This is not the picture of my love. Well, this is the picture of her heart engraved in the mountains and valleys of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, my love is Africa. You can see. You can see how beautiful she was and loving. And her people, yes, they were aggressive, but in fighting for their rights. And they were violent in defending their lands. Africans were not dangerous, they were generous. And they did not show us hostility, they showed us hospitality. And that's why I love Africa. But please don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about Africa in particular. I'm talking about our prejudice, our misjudgment of people and places without even bothering to verify the truth. I'm so grateful for my father who communicated this advice to my generation. And please, grandparents, children, and grandchildren, let us all have a communication for generations. Let us all do as my father did and communicate his advice to your next generations. Do you remember his advice? Well, I will remind you, don't you ever judge anyone without knowing him. Mr. Contest.
Let's preserve 1 minute of silence, please. Contestant number 5, Belay Surendran.